Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Noelle. If you are new here, I am a photographer and content creator. Today we are going to be talking about the must-have photo apps that you need in 2023. Starting out strong, and I feel like this one is not a surprise to anyone, you definitely need Lightroom. What is Lightroom? Lightroom is a photo editing app. It is the only app that I use to edit the colors of my photos because it's so customizable. But when you go into Lightroom, it gives you the option to change each individual color of your photos. You can change the hue, the saturation, and the luminance of each color. You can change the temp, the tint, the saturation, and the vibrance of the whole photo. You can use the masking tool to change these exact same things in different parts of the photo. So if you use the brush tool, you can literally brush over parts of the photo that you just want to change the colors of just that part of the photo. Mobile app now, you can auto select your subject or auto select the sky. So say you have like a washed out sky or you want to make the sky more blue, it will auto select the sky for you. Freaking amazing. You can also change texture, clarity, the dehaze, sharpness, and the noise. Overall, it's just a completely customizable app, and you can buy presets for them, which I recently came out with my own presets, so if you're interested in that, I can put the link to that in the description of this video. I have 4 different packages. You can buy my 4 colored presets with my black and white, the 2 black and white presets. And then you can buy each one of those packages plus my ebook, which is teaching you exactly how to use Lightroom. It's a very complicated app. It took me a long freaking time to figure out by watching like a bunch of different YouTube videos and reading a bunch of different like blogs. So I just put all of the information into one ebook, and that is on my website. So I will link those in the description of this video for you guys. So overall, Lightroom is my favorite app to edit the colors of your photos. Second app is Tezza. I am freaking obsessed with this app to edit photos and videos. You can edit videos in Tezza as well. Tezza does have a bunch of filters, so if you're not interested in making presets or using presets and customizing your photo in that way, if you just want something easy and you want filters, Tezza has great filters. She also has a film shop. Now this does cost money. I'm not exactly sure how much. I will put up the price when I look it up right here, how much per month it is, but she has an entire film shop that has 10 different film filters that mimic different film cameras, and I am absolutely obsessed with them. I use them to edit a lot of my like Instagram stories and stuff like that, and you can also use them to edit videos, which I'm obsessed with. You can also add dust, filters, glitter. There's a bunch of different things that you can add on Tezza that just other apps do not have, so I am obsessed with it because of that. And if you follow Tezza, the actual girl who owns the company, she's freaking stunning and her photos are absolutely amazing. If you need any like inspo pics, I would highly recommend following her on Instagram. Okay, my third favorite app that I use almost on the daily in 2023 is Bizart. And I use this for pretty much one tool and one tool only, but it is their object remover tool. I know there's a bunch of apps that do this, and another app, if you're looking for something more free, Retouch also does the same thing. Like it will take objects out of your photos, but the quality that Bizart does this is unreal. It's unmatched. It does such an incredible job replacing the background with what exactly is in the background. Like it does such a good job replacing the background after you take the object out. So if it's something super simple and it's just like kind of people in the background, or it's something like dirt on the wall, Retouch you can definitely use that for. But if it's bigger objects, like there's a bunch of people in your photo or something like that, Bizart does such a good job removing objects. I will show you an example right here. But I'm obsessed with it, and that is the tool that I use on that app. So if you're looking for that, I will also put the price of that. I believe it's like $12 a month, so it's kind of expensive, but Retouch does similar things if you're looking just to remove like a couple people from the background, and it's like smaller things. For fourth, kind of fifth app, this is like 3 different apps. They all do very similar things though. It's Old Roll, Dazcam, and Huji. These apps are pretty similar to what Tezza does. Tezza, you take the photo on your phone and then you edit your picture in the app, but these 3 apps, you actually just take the photo within the app and it automatically edits them for you. Old Roll and Dazcam I know has a bunch of different camera options. Huji I think is just one camera option. So you'll take your photo in the app and then it edits it to look like whatever film camera that you chose, which I find really fun, and I think that it's a good way to not have to go buy a bunch of like disposable cameras or film cameras if you don't want to go get them developed because it can be really expensive. So these apps are fun to use and they're really easy. I like to use them when I'm like out with friends, like bar photos, stuff like that. They like make stuff like that look really cute. My like fifth category, that's what we're gonna categorize in that. My fifth category is, and this is a must-have for anyone who's like trying to take their own pictures, trying to take their pictures with friends, but you don't have someone to take them, is Lens Buddy. Lens Buddy is an app that lets you take your own photos on a timer. I just put up a tutorial on how to use Lens Buddy on TikTok, but I will kind of explain it here too. So when you go onto Lens Buddy, it's gonna give you a bunch of different setting options. How fast the pictures are being taken. I like to take them really fast so that I can get those like candid in between shots. You can set how many pictures it's going to take. It goes from 5 to 500 or until stop. I always do it until I stop it. You can do portrait or regular photos. You can also do live photos. If your phone gives you the option for raw photos, Lens Buddy will also let you take raw photos. And then you can also set it on a timer so that it will start in like 5 seconds, it'll start in 10 seconds, 30 seconds, stuff like that. You can also turn the sound on so that it will click every time it takes a picture so you know when it's taking pictures. But if you are going to use Lens Buddy, I highly recommend using the back camera, because if you use the front camera, they're not going to turn out very high quality. So definitely use the back camera when you are taking it. And obviously you're not going to be able to see what you're doing when you do that, so take a few test photos, make sure that you like them first, and then take a bunch. Would my recommendation. Because a lot of people say that their photos turn out very grainy and stuff when they use Lens Buddy, but you need to make sure you're using the back camera. So that is all I have for apps that I use on a regular basis. Those are like my go-to apps as a photographer, as someone who takes pictures all the time, and I've tested out tons and tons of apps. Those are my go-to. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm attempting to be better at YouTube this year, so I'm going to be uploading one video every week. Fingers crossed. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.